All right, we're going to go ahead and divide this polynomial by this polynomial, and we're going to be having some fractional coefficients, which we'll see when we look at the quotient here. All right, so let's go ahead and start cracking down here. So we have 3x plus 3. Okay, so that's our divisor, and then we have our dividend, 3x cubed plus 4x squared plus 7x, and then plus 4. All right, so the way that this works here is you say 3x times what are we going to write up here to give us our first term, 3x cubed. So 3x times what is 3x cubed? Well, 3x times x squared gives us 3x cubed. Okay, and that's why you put that right here. So basically you distribute x squared times 3x is 3x cubed, and x squared times 3 is a positive 3x squared. All right, and now we're going to go ahead and subtract those two guys. So we'll do minus 3x cubed minus 3x cubed. Voila, those are gone. 4x cubed minus 3x squared gives us a positive x squared there, and we drop down our next term. All right, next guy. 3x times what gives us our first term right here, x squared. So 3x times what is x squared? And that's just going to give us a plus a 1/3 x. And if you're like, dude, how the heck did you get that? Now watch this out. Okay, check this out. So say if you just create like an algebraic equation here, 3x times what is x squared? Okay, isn't that what the question was, right? It was 3x times what is x squared? Well, if we solve for our question mark, then I divide both sides by 3x, leaving our question mark is x squared over 3x, which is the same thing as x over 3. Or you can just say 1/3 x. So that's where I got the 1/3 x from. All right. So now we go ahead and distribute 1/3 x times 3 is just x squared, and 1/3 x times 3 is just going to give us just x. Okay, we can go ahead and subtract those two guys. Subtract. So those guys cancel out, and I'm left with 6x right here, and we drop down our next term. Let's see. 3x times what is 6x? Well, that's just going to give us a nice 2, right? So 3x times 2 is 6x. 2 times 3 is a positive 6. We go ahead and we subtract those two guys, and we're left with just a negative 2. And since we're done right here, we actually now have a remainder. So this is our quotient. So our answer is x squared plus a 1/3 x plus 2. Okay, so that's our quotient. This is our remainder. So now you're going to put plus negative 2 all over 3x plus 3. A few notes right here. So this guy is written first. So this is called our quotient right here. Now, I always put a plus sign. Always. Plus sign. And then whatever this sign is, you just put that right here. So if it was plus, then you're just going to put a 2. But if it was a negative, as it was here, that's why I put a negative 2. So that's our remainder. And then all over our divisors, wherever you're dividing by, goes on the bottom right here. So that would be the final answer right there.